On March 23, 1971, the 26th Amendment was passed. It was approved and went into effect on July 1, 1971. You probably don't know what this amendment is right offhand, but it states, the right of citizens of the United States of America who are 18 years or older should not be denied the right to vote. So why in 2012 is this still an issue? According to a New York Times editorial, next fall, thousands of students on college campuses will attempt to register to vote just to be turned away if they refuse that right. Even though the 26th Amendment guarantees students the right to vote, there has been a raging war going on in the United States about what voting rights we truly have. CNN reported that 7 states have already passed strict laws that are making it very difficult for us to vote. 27 other states are trying to follow in their footsteps. According to the Washington Post, some states, such as New Hampshire, are even trying to stop us from voting altogether simply because we lack life experience. There are a couple of reasons why I would like to inform you about these problems. For one, Georgia Southern has made national news when it comes to students being denied the right to vote. And second, I have personally attended a college out of state where I was too denied the right to vote. I know the feeling that no other student should face when it comes to stating our opinions. Today I will discuss why college students are still being denied the right to vote and what we can do to prevent this. Let's begin by examining why some students are still being denied the right to vote. Many college students are being denied the 26th Amendment all over the United States. Recently, a new law has been put in place in some states that is unfairly targeting students who are from out of state. New Hampshire is one state trying to put this law in place. According to the New York Times, the bill consists of making sure out-of-state college students establish permanent residency in their college town or go all the way back home to vote. This would have huge implications for so many people. For example, at West Virginia University, according to their website, half of their students are out of state. This means with this new law passed, 15,000 students would be prevented from voting. With the new election in 2012 looking to be like a close one, these out-of-state students would make a difference. Another new law that could affect many students all over is having to have a state-issued identification. This new law would not allow voters to use their school IDs. Personally, I know I use my school ID for many things, and I don't ever use my driver's license. Analysis by the North Carolina State Board of Elections stated that a law requiring state-issued IDs could be very problematic for any number of people other than students. Not only are we facing this new law, we still have to deal with persuasion and harassment by others. The next story hits home at Georgia Southern University. According to Eric Marshall of the National Campaign for Fair Elections, in 2000, students at Georgia Southern University were harassed by uniformed police officers inside the polling place. One police officer intimidated a female student by demanding her to show him where she lived on a map and continuously harassed her simply because he didn't believe that she was a local student. There are several reasons why college students are still being denied the right to vote. Now let's look at what we can do to prevent this. With more and more students turning to these new restrictive laws, people are becoming more aware. There are several outcomes of these laws. According to ASPA National, some opponents have come together to express their anger toward these new laws. They are citing a 1972 federal court case, Neuberger v. Peterson. This states that no one can stop college students from voting on the basis that they are going to leave after graduation and are allowed to vote in the community where they attend school or at their home state. It is very important for college students to know their true rights when it comes to voting. According to Rock the Vote, if you are a college student, you have the right to vote where you go to college or where you live. There are many online petitions and Facebook groups protesting these new laws. If anyone has been challenged or harassed when it comes to voting, they can contact the National Campaign for Fair Elections. This is a group of attorneys who can help anyone get their rights back. Today we have learned what new things are preventing college students from voting and what the outcomes of these new laws are. There are 3 reasons why we are not being able to vote and many implications of these laws. The reasons why we are not being able to vote is students being out of state, not having state IDs, and harassment. These have not only local but also national implications. It is clear that no one should be denied their 26th Amendment. On November 6, 2012, what will be the outcomes of these new laws? Will you too be denied your right to vote?